So ladies and gentlemen, you have joined me on this channel collectively, and not only my channel, many other channels out there, in speaking about these companies, corporations, products going down this woke, stunning, brave, progressive route. What a mouthful. As of late, from Nike, Adidas, Sports Illustrated, Lego, and obviously Bud Light. And that is just a select few. Okay, there are so many I have missed out, and that kind of just indicates how crazy things have gotten. But this one today, this topic, Target, I think most of us can sit here and say this is probably the worst one as of late. We all know it's Pride Month coming up. Yeah, apparently it's a month and not the whole year. I wasn't aware of that. You probably weren't either. But for this Pride Month, you know, companies like to release merchandise. They put it everywhere, on the t-shirts, on the trousers, on the bags, whatever it is. You name it, and Target have decided to get ahead of the game. You know, it's not even Pride Month yet, it's still May, and they've released a load of merchandise. And a customer in a viral video, which I'm sure you've all seen, took it upon themselves to go into a Target store to look at this lovely display, and they found a load of clothing with a lot of interesting concepts. You know, they found a swimsuit that offered a tucking option. They also found it stretched to the kids' clothes. They found loads of kids' clothes plastered with pride flags, progressive ideology, quotes, statements. If you haven't seen it, take a look.
Here at Target because I heard that their new Pride collection was out, so let's take a look. This is a special swimsuit. It is invented for tucking. Live, laugh, lesbian. Are they amoebas? These don't even look like people. Queer. This right here. These are baby clothes. They say that isn't happening, then why are there Pride baby onesies? Trans people will always exist. This is the ugliest shirt I've ever seen. I don't care if you're queer. Why would you wear this? This is ugly. Kids go into a pride parade. You get a little pride skirt for your kid. Super queer. It's like a superpower. Honestly, Target, what is going on? This is pretty disgusting. A whole collection for Pride. The tucking bathing suit, though. This is something new. I have yet to see a bathing suit that is for tucking.
Yeah, so it's all very with the times. You know, it's trendy. The tucking option, that probably doesn't surprise you. You know, that's the state of the world we're in right now. There seems to be this massive push recently with swimsuits. Seems like somebody's got to be in their bonnet about that one. But why do kids need to be involved with this? Why do kids' clothing need to be plastered with pride flags? Queer stuff. Why? I know leftist progressives will say, well, just ignore it. You know, you don't have to buy it, just carry on doing your shopping. Yeah, okay, it's the idea, the agenda behind exposing kids to all of this stuff. What are they hoping for in parents dressing their kids up in this stuff? What is the goal here? Because it stretches further than just diversity and inclusion, I can assure you of that one. Do you want the indoctrination to stretch to that level? I mean, why not? You've already got the education system and the whole mainstream media, entertainment industry, everything's yours. You might as well include clothing at this rate. But it doesn't stop there. Oh, no, because they're also heavily under fire for using a certain designer's products they put on display. I believe it was around 2, and these were all about curing transphobia apparently, and a bag that says "too queer for here." The agenda this company has is why they're heavily under fire. Scarlett Johansson sends out the following thread. Why did Target hire a Satanist to design pieces for their recent Pride clothing line? WTF, and this is a quote from one of their posts, Satan loves you and respects who you are. LGBTQIA+ people are so often referred to as being a product of Satan or going against God's will. So fine, we'll hang with Satan instead. And then you look further into the post made relating to that on this designer's Instagram, and this is what some of them kind of look like. Yeah, it's completely normal. But they go on to say, Satanists don't actually believe in Satan. He is merely used as a symbol of passion, pride, and liberty. He means to you what you need him to mean. So for me, Satan is hope, compassion, equality, and love. So naturally, Satan respects pronouns. He loves all LGBT+ people. Now, again, this shouldn't surprise anyone, okay, because we all know progressives, liberals reject the idea of God. You know, they reject religion. They don't like anything to do with it. So them going down the satanic route was always a given because it promotes everything they like to indulge in. I mean, some would even argue that Target going down the road of promoting progressive ideology onto kids' clothing is even satanic, you know, and I would agree. But to go along with their support for all of the satanic stuff, they have created some very interesting badges for people to walk around in public to wear. We have one on display here on your screen that says Satan respects pronouns, as they've already stated, and apparently a headrest for homophobes is something great to wear. Now listen, imagine wearing that out in public. What kind of message does that indicate? It's not be kind, right? Remember, this is coming from the Be Kind brigade that looks anything but kind. And then if this was the other way around, people would be in huge trouble, huge consequences, even getting arrested. It would be labeled as a hate crime. And who is homophobic? How can you quantify that? Because apparently everything is offensive. So is everybody who doesn't agree with you needing a headrest? Apparently so. This is who Target in the end decided to endorse. They used a couple of their products. You're telling me they didn't do any research on this person? No background checks? Of course they did. Is this another Bud Light situation where they say, oh, we didn't know this was going to happen? They know. When these companies come out and say, oh, we didn't know about it, they know about it. And Target, due to all of this backlash, have already started the backtracking process. You know, even though the CEO has come out and actually defended all of this clothing, they are taking steps to make sure it slowly quietens down. Breaking, a Target spokesperson confirms all Pride designs by the satanic designer Ab Pralin will be removed. The designer's pieces included pentagrams and satanic imagery emblazoned with messages promoting transgenderism and devil worship. Target is also urgently reviewing the swimsuit line targeted as tuck-friendly, as well as some of the children's merchandise. And not only that, but Target is to now hold an emergency meeting over LGBTQ merchandise in southern stores. Some southern Target stores were forced by the corporation to move LGBTQ Pride merchandise away from the front of their locations after customer outrage to avoid a Bud Light situation. Many Target locations across the country feature massive June Pride Month displays on an annual basis, with items this year ranging from tuck-friendly bathing suits for transgender people to mugs that say gender fluid. But the retail juggernaut has been criticized by some conservatives for the displays, with children's items particularly irking many customers. A Target insider told Fox News Digital that many locations, mostly in rural areas of the South, have relocated Pride sections to avoid the kind of backlash Bud Light has received in recent weeks after using a transgender influencer in a promotional campaign. And quite honestly, if people go down the Bud Light route where they boycott Target, are people going to feel sorry for them? No. Oh, apart from the Satanists, of course. They're obviously panicking, even though weirdly, as I said, the CEO has come out and said he defends these decisions, but then they're taking steps to make sure they don't end up like Bud Light, which is funny, you know, because I've said in a previous video, these companies, all of them that pull these stunts, think they can get away with it, okay? They don't actually think to themselves, well, maybe we might actually end up like Bud Light. And then people start pushing back and they start panicking. It will be interesting to see in the coming weeks if people use the same energy as they did with Bud Light on Target. That was a huge, huge thing. Will Target reach that point? I'm not too sure. But we can hope for some sort of pushback from people. Because even though these companies do not care about the message they put out, they do not care about the agendas they push, they don't care about causing controversy, they love it. I really do think that. They love pushing these politics. And whilst they have all of those agendas, people pushing back will show these companies that not everybody is going to be happy with it and will affect them where it hurts, the wallets. And regardless, you know, even if a boycott doesn't happen, I think everybody can see and agree now that all of these companies have agendas and it's gone too far and it needs to stop. Will it ever stop? Probably not. That's just the world we live in now. However, that is the end of the video. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to keep going on in circles. You get the idea. By now, you get the situation. Now, if you have enjoyed today's video, then please, for me, make sure to leave a like rating. If you're new, hit that subscribe button and turn on bell notifications so you never miss a video. Leave your comments down below with your opinions on this situation. I'd be very interested to see whether you guys that live in America will stop shopping at Target. Do you think there will be a huge boycott? Leave your comments down below. But until next time, it has been your boy JD. Have a great day. Stay safe. I'm out. Peace.